The wind seems to be really good, so to leverage on the good wind, I decided to add the additional sail to the front, which is called the jib sail or the Genoa. Once I attach the part to the front, we have to pull it up, and pulling up effort requires this winching effort, and at the very last part it takes quite a bit of strength to bring up the final part. Now that it's fully up, you can see that we're catching the wind on both the sail, the main sail, which is the one on the left, and the one just in the front. It's beautiful to have both sails out running with wind power. We had quite a bit of good wind, and it's about an hour and a half, and we are very near to St. John Island. The wind power is really good. We had no engine on, and this is where we are. And as I turn around, you see Sisters Islands coming out from the left right here, and it's also called the Sister Marine Park. Right between Sister Island and St. John Island on the left is a channel where most of the ocean liner passes through. And St. John is right in front of us, and I'm standing at the bow of the boat, which is the front of the boat, with a beautiful jib sail and Genoa today. It's been a sail that I have not used for many years, and today is the first time we have both sails out because we have great wind. In front, I'm going to show you that we are passing through this narrow channel. On the left is Pulau Tekuko and a small island, and right through in front we're going to sail right there. Directly in front right there, that's Lazarus Island or Pulau Seringat. We're going to anchor there today and find a good spot to have breakfast. We're lowering the jib right now because the furler did not work. It usually should be furling it up into a nice long column. So I have to bring it down, and maybe we'll fix it later. We found a good spot that's not too deep, and I am bringing the anchor up to set it. And this is quite a heavy anchor for this boat, and I gotta carefully put it on the rail. And once it's on the rail, I just gotta let the rope go. The first part of the rope of an anchor is the chain, and it will follow by some nylon rope. I'm calling back to Captain to confirm the depth, which is 13 meters, and I need to know how deep in order to decide how much rod or rope I need to release into the sea, so that it will set a really nice anchor for the boat. So the amount of rope I gotta let go is 7 times 13, which is about 91 meters or about 300 feet. Securing the rope onto the clit, very important if you don't want to lose your boat.
Okay. Okay, good. Good anchoring.
Okay, that's the wolf cry. We just anchored on St. John Island, and this is the beach. And our wolf is happy, first time on St. John Island. And we are on St. John's Island and Lazarus Island. Today we have a new guest with us. His name is Chris Kong, a good old friend of mine from university days of Manitoba. And it's going to be fun. What we're going to do is to take the dinghy to go to the island. And Chris wanted to do his treasure hunting using his metal detector and his fishing rod. I'm on the dinghy. I'm getting ready to go to the island. We are on a dinghy towards the island. How's it going? How does it feel?
Great. What a good day.
So this is the first time I'm on the dinghy, and on an electric motor, which is this thing. And it's amazing. Like, I'm putting it right next to the motor. There's no sound at all. It's pure silence. It's environmental friendly. It is noise friendly. And it is awesome. So if you look out there, you can see there's our boat right in the middle there. And we took the dinghy and came all the way. Now we found land. And we put the dinghy up here and had it secured to the tree. And that's a good job. So we're gonna leave it here and do some walking around.
So my friend Chris brought something very interesting. What do you have? What is it? What is
It's
it?
a metal detector, man.
Metal detector?
Yes.
Look at that. What do you plan to detect?
Gold.
Okay,
Rings. Diamond rings.
all
Gold
right.
rings.
Let's see.
So off he went, Chris, with his equipment, quite high tech, and he's hoping to get some real good stuff. I've seen this on movies, but I've never actually seen it working before. I don't know what he's gonna get. Maybe some rusty nails or fishing hooks. But you never know what you can get in Treasure Island. So let's have some fun. Let's watch him do it.
For me, I'm just happy walking on this beach. This is the first time I landed on St. John's Island beach on my own boat. I had been here before when I was really young as a schoolboy. We did some camping, fishing over here. But ever since then, I've never been back here. I must have been 14 or 15 around the time. Far in the background, somewhere there, is my boat. So let's check back on with Chris and see he found any treasure.
Well, Chris' equipment is quite sophisticated. He has that sensor attached to his arm and a headphone that listens for beeping sounds if it detects any metal. And on his left hand is a scooper, a metallic scooper that sieved out maybe something big. Look at the holes on the sieve. He's expecting some big kahuna gold. And on this beach, if you look far ahead into the horizon, is the skyline of Singapore. And it's not too far away where we are. And the boat is on the middle of the frame. But checking back on Chris, it looks like he might have found something. So checking whether what he scooped up is still in the sand. And looks like it's not. He's gonna wash off and see what is the remaining up there.
Hi. Trying to find gold.
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 That.
Huh?
Really?
Yeah, that's a
Oh, look like something sparkling is showing up in the sieve. Let's see.
Okay. So he found something. What is it?
I don't know what is it.
Okay, put it closer to the camera. Right there. It's a coin.
I think it's 20 cents.
It looks like a dollar coin. Wow, for all the effort.
應該一塊啦。
嚇？
攞失一塊。
好像一塊？
一塊錢啦。
So Chris is now a rich man. He found gold coin and trying to
一塊。
buy the heart of two girls.
一塊錢啦。
$1. Yeah! Okay, that's a good harvest.
St. John Islands has a lot of built-up chalets and facilities for outdoor activities like maybe a group or some companies or schools. And many years ago, it used to be built as a quarantine place for communicable disease, but not anymore. It has been totally cleaned up and very nice. And during low tide, you might even see some nice sea life around the beaches. I've not walked the beaches to see some of this stuff, but I've seen it in Chek Jawa, another place in Pulau Ubin, and those are really nice.
Not much of a
Starfish and sea urchins and all those stuff.
activity here. But
Also on
it's
St.
okay.
John Islands, if you're a wildlife person,
John has
you
also
might
some
be able to bring your
wildlife.
binoculars and
wildlife,
spot some of these
you
eagles, crane, heron, and stuff like that.
And
So we proceed
some
to walk
crazy
along the beach and look for other places of interest. Chris continues to be optimistic about his treasure hunting, and look at his back. He's still thinking that he could fill it up. You can see that the ladies in front are still the only two other people we could see on the island after half an hour. Definitely a good place for social distancing. There's a chart coming up here showing us what St. John Island direction is. Looks like there's a causeway to Lazarus Island right in front. I look like I'm gonna go there. It's a jetty, a lodge. Oh, there seems to be some turtles. On St. John Island. As we reach the jetty, we realize that there are a lot of anglers around here. Look in front. Whoa, look at the amount of fishing rods they have. It's quite professional. Chris wants to go fishing. With the good luck from his treasure hunting, Chris wants to dip his hands into fishing. I'm going to leave him here as I don't do any fishing anymore.
Good luck for lunch.
Well, there's a lot of anglers here. Looks like it's a popular sport amongst weekenders. I'm going to continue walking along here, and right in front of me, coming up on this path on my right hand side, and straight ahead seems to be the causeway or the link between St. John to Lazarus Island. I'm going to go there right now.
So behind me is the bridge that connects to St. John's Island. I'm going to walk over to the bridge right now.
So this is a crossing that I'm walking through. It's a narrow strip, and you can see that it separates the sea between the left and the right. And on the right hand side, it opens up into really the big ocean where the port of Singapore is. At the far end, you can see some big ships there. And right out there on the left would be Sentosa. And this is Lazarus Island in front of us. And I'm going to walk past there, crossing this land bridge over. And on this side, you could see Singapore on the far end of the skyline, and the bay that we anchored on, and a big jetty where commercial ferry will come in and bring you there. Where my finger is pointing is a tiny dot where our boat is. So I'm standing on this piece of land. It's actually a narrow land strip, which is probably about 200 to 300 meters wide. As you can see on the map, that's where I'm standing. And on the left hand side is the jetty.
If you see behind me the water, there is a jetty where boats can berth and let people off. And they get off here, and I'm going to swing the camera around to show you that on this side of a 200-meter thick strip is right behind here is part of the sea. So this is a narrow part of the island, and the sea kind of surrounds it. So I'm going to walk into this side of the sea, which I believe is the famous Eagle Bay that boats can actually anchor and has a beautiful view. I'm going to turn the camera around.
And walking in front, crossing this land bridge, is actually another sea. And it opens up into a circular bay, and far ahead is an open sea. As you can see, some of the ocean liners anchored out there in the port of Singapore. And on the left, there's some anglers out there, not very populated, kind of sparse, but the white beach is amazing. Just look at that. And I'll pan around just to see the other side. It's probably several kilometers wide, but nobody there.
So I'm standing on the beach. They call this the Eagles Bay, and you look at the nice circular bay that surrounds it, with the entrance into this bay from the sea facing Sentosa. Someday, another day, not someday, we're gonna anchor out there and be able to take the dinghy into this beach. And there's some anglers out there and some beach goers as well. Totally not crowded, and it's a place that you can come to if you're too sick and tired of the urban lifestyle in Singapore.
I'm gonna walk into the water. Wow, such a hot day. This is really cooling. I'm so tempted to just jump into the water and splash myself, but I did not bring any bathing clothes. But just look at the beach. It's beautiful. Maybe the next time we'll come here. Oh, it's so nice, and it's probably the best kept secret of Singapore. Left the beach and I'm walking back to the same path that I left Chris Kong. I'm seeing a lot of anglers here, and I'm expecting Chris to be busy fishing amongst all these serious fishing people. So, where is that guy? Wait, I left him behind the tree, and I still see somebody behind the tree. Is that Chris? Oh man, this lazy bum. He never left the spot. He's still behind the tree. Sleeping? No way. No way. What a lazy bum. Let's sneak up on him. Hey. Oh my god, he's really asleep. And look at him. What the heck? You must be dreaming that you're fishing, or you actually fish. In fact, he grew a beard. I haven't seen him for like 30 minutes and he is like, oh man, this guy. If I depend on him to catch something for lunch, tough luck, I'll go hungry. Okay.
Twinkling lights in a pink moon sky. Here I stand looking up high. I don't know where I am or where I'm going to.
Swimming time after lunch is a great way to jump into the water and clean up. This time I'm a lot more prepared. I have my swimming fins, I have my snorkels all hooked up, and in case the current is really strong, the fins is going to help me propel against them. So it's going to be fun.
The day's now hushed and out of sight. The darkness is just a blush away. As the years spins my dreams away. So take my hand and hold me tight. Be my love, be mine tonight. I am yours, let's slip away into the starry night. 'Cause for tonight, I'm by your side, under the velveteen sky. Under the velveteen sky. Under the velveteen sky. Twinkling lights in a pink moon sky. Here I stand looking up high. I don't know where I am or where I'm going to. But for tonight, I'm...
I will never say anything about that.
Very good like that.
Pain is muscle.
muscle.
What is this?
You don't know, like, you don't even know it's muscle. You just, no, muscle, you not argue, it's just muscle. How you argue? Want to debate? Come on, debate.
Pain also.
It's muscle.
Darkness is just a blush away as the year spins. My dreams are.
We're now our sail are fully open. Sailing back to Marina. We got good strong wind here. Probably about 8 to 9 knots. It's a good sunset sail.
So take my hand and hold me tight. Be my love, be mine tonight. I am yours, let's slip away into the starry night. 'Cause for tonight, I'm by your side.
After almost a full day out in the island, we decided to sail back at about 3 o'clock. It's beautiful, the sun started to set, and we decided to tack the boat, meaning turning the boat, and play around with the wind that seems to be in our favor. Look at the jib turning to the left, or the port side, followed by the mainsail. Watch your head, Alex! There you go. And then we're gonna tack back the other direction as Skipper Max turned the boat. See the mainsail turning to the starboard side together with the jib. That's a good tack. Perfect. Well synchronized, and we catch the wind and you see the sail that is fully filled up with wind. We spend the next hour sailing back in a more idyllic pace because the wind is blowing and the sun is coming down to us, and it's time to bring down the sail as we close the jib sail first, like furling it up. I managed to fix the fur. You can see right in front it's all coiled up into a large column, and now we got to bring down the mainsail, which is how we fold it and wrap it up and ready to get back into the marina. It's a long day and we're gonna pack up, have dinner. Thanks for watching, and look forward to maybe have you on our boat one of these days to have breakfast on Bob.